Unmuted. It was so funny. I can't even tell you with a straight face. So just watch it. Rolling. Hey, everybody. I sounded like Peter Brady just now tonight. Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Madge Unmuted. I am your hostess, Madge Madigan, at age 13. Oh, and with me as always, Fitz.
Look at my sweatshirt. Look at my sweater.
Festive.
I got reindeer on my nipples.
Nice. Oh, nice.
Oh,
Actually,
yeah.
they look more like moose than reindeer, but whatever.
Moose nipples.
Moose nipples.
That's it's like the bad cousin of what the
Mooseknuckle?
No, yeah, Mooseknuckle.
Oh, sorry. Whoops.
Gross.
Sorry. Anyway, that's Fitz with Rockfox Studios.
Mooseknuckle.
Rockfox.com for all your recording needs. And
I couldn't think of camel toe. That was what I was trying to say.
It's
Well,
Mooseknuckles.
Damn it.
Mooseknuckle is a
Cousin.
larger
Yeah,
version.
it's the bigger version of camel toe.
And anyway, that other voice you hear
What's the other voice?
is my friend Chris Marcott.
Hercules.
Hercules. Yay.
Welcome.
Fitz, you got any other shit you want to say about Rockfox Studios?
Oh yeah, Rockbox. Give me a holler on the web or something. No, so we're doing these the Legacy Cast.
Randomly.
Legacy Cast, where you come in, you bring like someone from your family, like your parents or your grandparents or something. It's private, family podcast where you can lay down the cool family stories for posterity.
So you
Family
have
histories, if you
an
will.
audio record,
Yeah.
an oral history.
Oh, boy.
Sounds salacious.
It is.
Yes,
Depends
you
on,
pay me and come here and do oral histories.
on your moose.
on your grandmother, your grandmother with a moose knuckle.
Oh my
So
God.
we've just
Mooseknuckles are
guaranteed we
boys,
got
by the
no
way.
sales.
What'd you say, Fitz?
Just guaranteed we will get no sales.
Mooseknuckles are boys.
They're boys.
Oh, I see.
Camel toes are girls.
I just
I
thought
thought moose knuckles were just bigger.
They
a
are,
large.
'cause they're
That's what-
boys.
Well, I thought Mooseknuckle just was a big girl, which is fat shaming,
Which
which isn't
big girls
good.
are
but
boys.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, when you
Girls are boys.
They are. You know.
when you have
You
a
can tell.
hard seam that splits your balls, I guess that's a
Ouch,
Mooseknuckle,
it is,
right?
yes.
Yeah. I don't even have balls, and that hurts me.
You
far
have
as
more
you
balls
know.
than most people I know.
Oh,
so.
this is true. I'm sorry. I have drippy nose today.
Oh,
So, I know. This is
Oh,
gonna
yes,
be
there's the water.
going to be a fun one today. Oh, in case I suddenly scream or give a look of shock, I just went to the bathroom before we went on here, and thank you. And wait, that sound makes me need to go again. No, and so I went and I have old lady
Spanx.
cotton. No, I have old lady cotton bikini briefs. Bikini briefs, Hanes, whatever.
granny
just
panties.
Comfy pants. No, not granny panties. They don't go up to my
Do
armpits.
old ladies wear the bikini briefs? Bikini?
No, they
undergarments?
don't.
I was gonna say.
56-year-old ladies do. They're just comfortable cotton underwear. Anyway, I went to pull them back up, and all of a sudden I heard.
You're
Yeah, so
elastic.
You gave yourself a wedgie.
I did. And it was good. No, it was the side seam. I don't know. I
Oh,
just
no.
ladies,
yeah.
we just kind of
Your fingernails went through it.
No, I just tuck one finger up one side and the other and go. Ladies know what I'm talking about. And as I did it, apparently I'm due for some new ones because the seam just went on the one side, and I think it's hanging on by like that much on the right side.
So we
You
could
like
have a
guys-
wardrobe malfunction.
Yes.
Like we have underwear that's 15, 16, 17 years old.
Speak
something
for
like
yourself.
that. Yeah. I was. I
Christopher's
could
fresh.
Mine are new.
I
Yeah.
knew that you probably don't wear underwear that's more than 4 months old.
Right.
Like that's way out of
that
style.
would be way. Yeah.
You just
yeah.
use once and throw out. Don't even
Well,
bother
yeah.
washing them.
Yeah.
Well, some of us can't afford that. Those of us, oh, wait, you have kids too. So
Yeah, I was going to say, those of us who have kids.
Yeah.
We all have kids.
We all have kids. Anyway, that's my underwear story for today. Anybody else have any underwear stories?
No. We're going to have a malfunction?
Yeah. All of a sudden
boy.
it goes sproing.
Splowing.
And then I can I can rip the other side and just
that's
and
a
do the
TikTok
rip
thing.
away.
You know that, right?
No.
Where they take their underwear off while they're still dressed, and that's a TikTok thing.
No.
Yes.
I'm going to
Google
have
it.
to Google that.
Google it.
And is it like just like rip
It's
away
like, no,
pants?
it's like get your leg up and out and in and then.
Oh, like intact underwear, not
While
like
you're-
rip them off. Well, no.
But yours are
that's too
halfway
much
there,
work.
so.
Yeah. There we go. Anyway, so
Like Bon Jovi.
I am Christopher. I got to warm up. I haven't limbered
I know,
up yet
right.
for our
Do your
for
stretches.
This is what Chris and I have known each other for several years, and we speak in pop culture references, and we often finish each other's sentences. Like one of us will just say one word, and
And we
Ecclesiasticus.
go off, right. Oh,
What'd
we
you
don't know
say?
that one, though. I don't think we know.
Ecclesiasticus.
that's a
Her
that's a
elasticus
book in.
broke.
It's from a Bible.
That's a book in the Bible. I'm an Ecclesiastes enthusiast.
Ecclesiastes enthusiast. Ecclesiast
All that-
enthusiast.
All that Catholic high school for your kids.
I
Oh,
know all that. Spartacus. Anyway.
Erecticus.
Anyway, so I brought the guys in a treat today.
Yeah, delish.
How do you pronounce these?
Macron.
Cookies.
Cookies.
Macron.
Snacks.
It's French.
Is it? I mean, because is macaroon?
No, that's something
No,
else.
those
I
are
was gonna
coconuts.
Those are
say-
coconuts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I was
Coconut
wondering because I know
macaroons.
these are. I mean,
Macaron.
I've heard it macaron.
Oh. Yeah. Spit. You got to spit. Yeah, right.
So anyway,
Delicious.
Yeah, I know.
From the
Weren't they
Village
delicious?
Bakery, right?
Village Bakery. Shout
.com.
out. .com. Have you ever eaten something that was like really expensive? Like those are a bit pricey.
Yeah,
you know,
they're pricey.
kind of.
And you feel like like when you go to Stever's or something and you want to suck on the chocolate instead of just chew it up because
yeah.
and it's better when you suck on it.
It always is. And have you ever had something that's expensive and then you're disappointed? You're like, wow,
Oh,
this
yeah.
tastes like ass.
Yeah, that's well.
Not that I've.
Unless it does, and
Yeah.
that's a good thing. But
Well, I haven't eaten a whole lot of ass in my. Unless they ask.
oh my
Got to negotiate on the front
Yeah,
end.
but you don't want to be disappointed, right?
Right.
Is that your point? You don't
With
want to be
ass
yeah,
or-
or
oh,
whatever
yeah,
you're paying
no.
money for. You don't want to be.
Yeah, exactly. So that's
Especially food, because you have high high expectations when you're going to buy something at a place. You're like, it better taste
That's
good.
the thing. I always have an issue with that. I like to be adventurous, but not if I have to pay. I'm gonna have to pay
Yes.
a shitload of money, and
then it's like,
one bite, and you're
Yeah,
like,
and you're
I
like-
just paid $50
and it's got
for this.
onions in it or something.
Motherfucker,
See?
I hate
know.
onions.
Every time I
What?
cook and I make things with onions,
Yeah.
I think of you, even though you're not at my house that day. I'm like, oh, what? I have to make
Madge
sure.
would not approve.
She would not approve. It's not approved.
Well, I'm
she
glad-
doesn't care
that's-
for onions.
That's nice of you to remember.
I think of it every time I cut onions too. I'm like, Madge
my
would have a
God.
fit.
Crying, thinking of Madge, how she hates
I
what
know,
you're doing right
onions.
Yeah.
And when she was at my house last, I was like,
there. Hide all the onions.
don't eat that and don't eat that. Because I cook with a lot of onions. Yeah,
We
yeah,
cook
I
with
do.
onions just
Yeah.
about every night.
I do too. Yeah.
I mean, I like a hint of it, like in.
But not like chunks where you're biting into
no,
it, right?
and
Yeah.
and if it's an overwhelming smell, it
Yeah.
makes me
Which they usually, onions are smelly.
like
kinda.
if I get served a salad with those big
the
ass
big rings, you just ring toss them.
Yeah, exactly. Here. Never mind.
Stick out your carrot, right?
All right, this freaking thing's too hot. I got to take it off.
Oh.
Ho, ho, ho.
Get rid of the
Which
moose
boob
nipples.
you want me to take out first?
Boom. 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 Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
We almost had.
Yeah, almost lost one of them.
You must have leapt right out.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Careful. Flying objects.
So let's go. What are we talking about today?
Onions.
Macron.
I don't know. We're
And
talking
onions,
about
food.
Food.
It's a food show.
So, yes, it is.
I thought your kids were on a sidebar when they said they go. Jack said he mills about the kitchen, and I just pictured the three of you, or the three kids, and you like walking around your kitchen looking for food.
You know, we don't. That's him just trying to be funny.
Milling
Although, yes, if you didn't see the previous episode, or actually by the time this airs, it'll be 2 episodes ago. But anyway, the episode called "What the Fuck, Mom?"
I know.
And Jack was talking about like Stanley Tucci searching for Italy. He said if they ever have it, searching for New York, that
Yes,
I'll
go to
be on
Natchez.
it. And I said, there ain't no cooking in my kitchen. And Fitz said, what do you do in your kitchen? And my smart ass son says, we just mill about and stare in the fridge. No, I cook.
Ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Just
really.
no onions.
Yeah. Oh, back to the onions. Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
like, they have to be like finely.
So no onion
finely-
rings.
No.
How do you
No.
really feel about onions?
Yeah. Onion rings. Do you like onion rings?
Love them. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Good
they
ones.
look good.
Because they can be really terrible too.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like a Burger King. And Burger King sponsorship
Just went out the
we
window.
just pulled the
So much for
sponsorship.
that one.
And scene.
Sorry.
Right.
The guy was just signing it. Oh, no.
I know. And done.
I don't think
Stay
that's
on
our
the edge.
demo.
That's pretty funny though.
We
I
don't
don't
get
know.
the crowns now either, damn it.
God damn it. Anybody
No
like
more
those?
Whoppers. So to
Speak
speak.
for yourself.
I know, right?
What about, do you like their chicken fries? I never eat there.
No,
I'm not a
I'm
Burger
picky
King
about
gal.
shit. No,
You picky about shit?
chicken
Oh, chicken.
and chicken shit. And chicken shit, yeah. No,
And-
chicken, because when it's all carved up and crunched up and then reformed into a stick, I'm not so fond of that.
Yeah. Unless they're in the shape of dinos.
Oh, well,
What makes dino nuggets but better than regular
because
nuggets?
kids will eat them. Yeah. They weren't around. Were they around when your kids were little? No.
Oh, yeah.
Were
Yes,
they?
yeah, absolutely.
I
As a matter
don't
of
know.
fact, I don't know if anybody remembers if your kids, well, your Fitz's
His
kids are little.
babies. Well, funny. It's another funny thing is yesterday when he's like, my son contacts my wife, but not me. But they're still teenagers. I'm like, what did he do? Send them away and they're just gone?
No,
and
the oldest
they're
one's
in
at college.
Oh, college.
Yeah.
I didn't know if maybe they were just kept somewhere.
Yes, they're in a trailer
It's
out
like
back.
they occasionally reach out to my wife and ask for food. Like,
Work
I know,
release.
please, mother.
Who is it?
I know,
I don't want to talk to you, Dad. I want to talk to Mom.
because our kids are the same age as one. Our kids are.
Yeah. Oh, so anyway, I forget what they're called. They were these kid.
Tested.
We call
Mother
no,
approved. Right.
We call them. Remember, we call them TV dinners.
Yes,
Fuck
with
do
the
they
little
call 'em now?
apple thing in the middle
Yeah,
and the
but
turkey
they had,
and the
but they
The
had
Swansons.
Swansons. Yes,
Hungry Man. If you were the
Hungry Man,
husky
wow.
kid.
that was me wearing tough skins from Sears. Yeah, that's all I could fit into.
They were corduroys.
Yes.
Yeah, but they
Boy.
zipped and they had the reinforced
Rustlers.
knees, which would come in handy now.
Oh,
Oh, how funny!
don't tell Joe.
Do you remember the reinforced knees?
Yeah. I never needed reinforced
course.
knees. Anyway, no, these TV dinner, microwave dinners.
Yeah.
They're blue and they were made for
Like
kids.
Smurfs?
They had a penguin on the.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I can't remember what they're called.
Yeah, that's the brand. The brand was it the brand?
Yeah.
like
They were
freezer
like
dinners.
kid-
Yeah, like
kids. No.
Yeah,
kids
like
meals.
they were for kids,
Yeah.
and they had
Yes.
because my kids
chicken nuggets or something.
Yeah, but they were dinosaur
dinos.
shaped.
And
then
fries or
there was,
something?
some I think like 3 French fries
Right.
and one gnarly
A block of
fudge.
corn.
A block
Gnarly
of porn?
fudge.
Mine didn't come with that. Oh, corn. Yeah, and then that
And a
fudge,
fudge stick.
fudge
Sickle.
substance.
Kid cuisine.
Oh, like
Thank
it was like a
you.
warm brownie.
That was it, kid cuisine.
He's Googler.
Yeah.
He's a Googler.
You're a Googler.
I remember my nephew was really into kid cuisine. That was all he ate. My
That's
kids, we never gave them to them.
No, my kids never had TV dinners, but they were fussy eaters, and they would never have eaten.
I
a TV
had
dinner.
to, as a single mom.
They did eat chicken nuggets, but I had to like
chicken nuggets,
Yeah.
the fish sticks.
Yeah, no fish.
Yeah, all mine ate the fish sticks. We have I don't want to say funny story. Abby doesn't think it's funny.
Everybody's got a funny fish stick story when we get down to it.
So Abby used
It's
to.
a fishamajig.
Abby, oh yeah, only during Lent.
Right.
No, Abby used to love fish sticks, and one day we used to live over by McQuaid where there was Tops, and I prefer Wegman and Bottoms. Who's
One
the top?
of these sentences
I'm
we'll get through.
I want you
Sometimes
to
I'm
only be fair.
Sometimes at the top, sometimes I'm a bottom. Anyway,
Wow.
see. Anyway,
Learn something every day.
Tops.
Tops never mops. Oh,
Look
there
at their
goes that.
force. Yep, right. No, they're going to pull their sponsorship.
So anyway,
too.
even after this,
Yeah.
though, so she liked
Yeah.
fish sticks. So I was like running late, so I go just grab fish sticks from Tops and I throw them in. I eat them, and Abby right away wasn't feeling well, and I don't know. I just kind of thought I'd look at the box.
And it was expired.
It was expired. What frozen
3
food?
years ago.
Who does?
Yeah, because that takes a while to expire, right?
Right, exactly. So I look and I'm like, oh my God, yeah, it had expired like 2 months before. And so.
That's some old fish.
Yeah, that's what he said. And.
Hell no.
I always think those expiration dates are more of a guideline than a rule. They're more of a
Yeah.
suggestion.
Yeah, except if it's like milk or something.
Well,
I
yeah.
follow that strictly.
Yeah.
Like if it's within even a week before, I'm like, okay.
Like cornmeal. I mean, come on. How bad can
Yeah,
that
unless
be?
it's
It's got to
got
be
bugs
really
in
old.
it.
breadcrumbs. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, that's not even the end of it. So I took
more.
the but wait, there's more. I took the package and I went back over to Tops and I was like, we ate these and they're expired, so I'd like
So
my money back.
here you go.
She looks at it.
Should put it back on the shelf.
Did not say a word to me.
Like sorry.
No.
Well, it's not Wegmans.
No, sorry, no, nothing. Takes
It's
it.
not Wegmans. Where they would
Gets to the
go home
register
and
and
wash your
hands me
car
it.
for you
Exactly. So
and say they're sorry. Yeah.
I was a bit of a Karen. And this was like 2008. So anyway, I wrote an email to the manager of the store. I'm like,
train your people.
Right. For one, check your fucking expiration
fish.
dates. Exactly. That's what he said. And so then I said, she didn't even say sorry, didn't say anything. And the next thing you know, I got like a $20 gift card from Tops.
So you started doing that every week.
Yeah, I did. And then I took it into Tops and said, "Can I trade this in for a Wegmans?"
Oh, and I live in the hinterlands, and there's no Wegmans, and it's a very sad thing. All I have is Tops, and it smells like fish, and not in a good way. You walk in, and you're like blasted with fish smell, and it's like, fish shouldn't smell. For
Those
one thing.
ladies need to clean up better.
I know, and they just remodeled the store, and so like for a year,
Batavia?
in Batavia,
Batavia.
yeah.
Lavia.
Batavia.
Yes. And so like for a month, that's cute.
Sorry.
It didn't smell like fish anymore, and then one day I walked in, I'm like, oh, charm's over.
Oh my God. And you said, "Hello, ladies."
Honeymoon's over.
Oh, the honeymoon's over, and now it smells like fish again. And then they started putting the rags under the front of the counters so that to absorb the drippy stuff. And I'm like, okay, this is a brand new remodeled store, and now it's back to. I know.
Can't be.
That's why.
Yeah.
Exactly. Isn't that the sound that Abby made when she was in the potty?
She was like, "I love that."
I know she wanted a ringtone or something, right?
I said she should. No, you missed my joke.
Yeah.
Did you not?
I never missed
you
your
said I
jokes
walked in
either.
and the fish smell was back, and I said,
you were
you
like,
said,
ladies.
"Hello, ladies."
Hello, ladies.
That's an old joke with the blind man say when he walked past the fish market.
Hello, lady.
Hello, ladies.
Hello, lady. Hey, lady.
Feel free to use that.
Your Kleenex
stand
or
up.
just
No,
the joke?
I don't know.
Okay, you're dripping. Is it your habit or is it what is it?
Habit.
It's attractive.
I gotta get better quality, man.
Oh my God!
No, I can't
your
even
dealer is
imagine.
screwing with your olfactory.
No, I just have. I think it's
You're not supposed to snort the headache powder.
Oh,
FYI.
Excedrin.
PM, BM.
Oh, that's another one from your kids. That had bubbles. Yeah.
I was at John's 2 days ago, and he went in the crawl space and got out all the
Your crawl
Christmas
space
stuff.
or
Yeah.
his? Yeah. Oh.
I only let him do that once a week. And he was so I think, and ever since then I was sneezing and
Well, his house is a dust muffin.
Yes, it is.
Because it's
you realize
on the lake,
that,
and it's
yeah.
you know, it's that it's
It
lakey.
is because he's like, I don't know why he's like,
It's lakey.
why it gets so dusty in here all the time.
He doesn't clean.
Well, he's never home.
Right. He's traveling, flying about.
He's flying about, and then he's running a bar. But anyway,
But you know, it sort of it smells like the lake, which I like the lake smell, but maybe not in your crawl space. Yeah.
Anyway, I digress. Fitz, got any
News?
You want to do news now?
Oh. Well, I mean,
beep,
I
beep,
can,
beep, beep.
I can, back it up and wait a minute. I don't know. I just thought sometimes like I wait till always the last thing,
Yeah,
but
and then the
sometimes
news
you have good tidbits that we can
okay.
Yeah. Your news,
bounce our
man.
tids bits off
Our
of.
bit- our
bit-
Tim
tid our
bits.
bits. Oh, what is that? Fitz, you have some breaking news?
I think I do. First of all, today is the 80th anniversary of Pearl Harbor,
Yes.
Bowerheads.
Oh, that's right.
And they did not even announce it today on what was it, the Today Show? They didn't even talk about Pearl Harbor.
Really?
Really?
Did not even talk. I was like,
I was
what?
watching Gail King, and she talked about it.
Did she?
Yes.
Of course she did.
I
It's Gail
wasn't
King.
awake yet.
Yes, Gail King. Love her.
Oh, okay. Here's a good one. A woman got drunk and let her guinea pig sleep in bed with her, and it chewed her bangs off.
Her bangs? She bangs?
Is that a euphemism?
It's not.
I know.
Apparently, it chewed off her hair.
Oh, I think she just cut it poorly, and she blamed the guinea pig.
That's what I say too.
Blamed it on the little guinea
She
pig.
was like, who's here?
Guinea pig's
Yeah,
kind of
let's blame her.
hairless too, because it's kind of weird.
What?
Yeah, I just looked at the picture that I can't bring it up. It's gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to do that to you.
Yeah.
Her bangs or the guinea pig?
No, the guinea pig. Well, both really.
Well, if she takes the guinea pig and put it on top of her head.
It would be naked. It's a naked guinea pig.
Oh,
though. Yeah,
no.
yeah, yeah.
Well, that's why it was eating the bangs.
Maybe it was
wanted
like,
It was
yeah.
trying to make a toupee for
Like,
itself.
yeah, hair club for guinea pigs. Yeah.
I'm not just a member. I mean, I'm not just the president. Thank you. I'm not just the president. I'm a member. See, it's going to take us a long time to get through the news. That's why I'm like, if I know
I keep
Christopher, we're going to do this
interrupting,
now.
sorry.
No, that's the kind of the purpose of it. Anyway,
Interruption.
next.
A 47-year-old woman in California turned her office cubicle into a life-sized gingerbread house.
Why? Was she inside of it? Or
Who does she work for? Nabisco? I mean, I mean, like what employer would allow
Right.
that, right? All that sticky frosting
I mean,
and
was it
gummy bears.
Was it like real, like edible?
Oh, the music's going.
It was on HGTV. They had it on there, and she here. I'll bring up a photograph if you don't mind.
I'm having an issue.
Happy that-
Be careful what you pull up. We don't want to see your moose nipples.
Wow, this is not working properly.
Okay. Well, never mind.
Forget it.
Forget
it.
it.
Bitch. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the bitch with the.
And don't unplug yourself.
Once a week now, I'm coming after you in there. Oh,
Not
whoops.
you, Madge. I'm talking about the
by the way-
gingerbread shit.
Yeah, that's
You
what I was going to
see
say.
my-
You better show the boots, not the boobs, the boots.
They're made for walking,
And that's just what they'll do.
of course. One of the people of the people who have worked from home throughout the pandemic, 34% say they've found themselves working from the bathroom.
That's Abby.
Just like, remember there was one famous Zoom meeting or something where the woman got up and went to the bathroom and
And took the people with her?
took the computer with her and went.
Oh.
And and
That's not
set the
necessary.
computer down and then went to the bathroom and then wiped and everyone's like, "Hello, your video
You're
is still
still
Oh
on."
my God. Well, I can imagine that happened many times over during
That's just
people
the one that
work-
we saw, right?
Yeah, well, what about the one that in Mexico where the guy
Was doing the.
was his, like, I don't know if his assistant secretary comes in and he just bends her over and unzips and starts going to town.
Oh, really?
Oh,
I didn't see that
was
one.
like the most.
during
I
work.
saw the Fox
Yeah,
one where
he-
he started slapping the monkey.
That was the guy on CNN.
Fuck.
Or CNN. yeah.
CNN.
I vaguely remember that. No, this one
I just
actually he
wanted
was
it to be
some
Fox.
sort of. He was some sort of like government
Mule?
official. Like, yes, he was some sort of municipal. It was like a town board
And he was
meeting.
laying pipe or something? What was he doing?
Yes, he was
Yeah.
in his
Certainly
secretary.
was.
Oh my gosh.
Literally, I mean, it was so matter of fact. Let me demonstrate.
Oh,
like,
jeepers.
he's like she comes in.
Oh, you're unplugged.
We did this.
Wow.
She's gone.
She walks in and she just comes in and she's just like, and he's just like, he's still talking and he undoes his thing. He thought
And
he was off.
everybody's just like
He thought he was off.
going along with it.
No, they're like
They're mortified.
mortified. They're like, you're on camera, but oh, look at that.
This is the
that's
T-Rex.
like your sweater.
This is the T-Rex at the Natural History Museum in London. They put a big old sweater on the
Isn't
guy.
that cute?
Oh, adorable. Does he has moose nipple covers?
We could, if you wanted to, look at the gingerbread house now.
Oh,
this
yes,
is her
let's see
cubicle.
that. Oh.
I turned her in,
Look
and
at
it's
her.
real.
Oh, it's real
It's like
gingerbread?
real gingerbread. That's what they're
She
saying.
baked it?
So,
Oh, wow.
yeah, apparently she spent like a decent amount of money and her day off.
It better be her day off. That better not be on company time, God
Did you do
damn
this
it.
on the clock?
Exactly.
That's
What the hell's wrong
It's
with you?
cuter than I
Report to
thought it would be.
HR
It's
right
cute.
now.
Well, she definitely didn't half-ass it. That's for sure.
Oh.
I wonder if she paid for all
Because
that
then it
stuff
would taste
herself.
like ass.
Ew.
Oh, yeah. Just
which
half.
some of us don't enjoy.
A man bragged on Instagram about how he was going to get rich by making fake vaccine cards, and then he was arrested and booked, and he's looking at 20 years in prison.
Good God.
All right, so the last thing I have,
Oh, boy.
Oh,
Ooh, is it still news time?
it might as well.
Well, the music went away, so I wasn't sure.
he has a short
Ding,
music
we-
bed.
Fine, for the last
Don't
story.
talk about the size of Fitz's
There it is.
music bed.
A new
It's
study
Doc
found.
Severinsen.
This is a great one. A new study found that men, in all caps,
Oh, boy.
spread COVID-19 particles more frequently than women or children.
They spread what?
COVID-19 particles.
Their ass cheeks.
Oh, jeez.
No, I actually read that same one today too, and I would imagine
Because they
maybe
talk too much?
because
Why?
well also because they probably have more strength or whatever behind a cough or their big mouth or whatever.
More
What it-
strength
It's
behind.
like people with really strong diaphragms are
Yeah.
more, spread more COVID-19
Yeah.
particles. Like singers.
I don't need a
Stay away from
diaphragm
opera
anymore.
singers during a pandemic because they will get you from 50 yards away. They'll get
Let's go back to strength from behind, shall we?
you. Wow.
Oh, my goodness. Christmas?
Christmas.
Yeah,
Isn't
I
this
saw
a-
your tree. Is it still a striped tree?
It's the weirdest thing. It's gone in several segments. Like
Does
no,
it switch?
No, but at first it was. I posted this picture and it was like the bottom part, and then it was like lights,
No lights.
lights, no lights, lights, no lights. Then I went upstairs and came back down, and all of a sudden the top was lit.
Oh.
It's like, okay, like maybe I just
was waking
jiggle
up.
some shit. Yeah, exactly. It needed to warm up. And then
It happens every time with those damn pre-lit trees.
this has
too.
never
You can't
happened to me.
trust them.
It's like
Do they is it incandescent or LED? Do you
oh
know?
boy.
probably in kid. Cheap
Incandescent.
Target shit, I'm guessing. But
Because I
wait,
got this gun.
Oh, I do
That
too. I
fix-
have that gun and it works.
It
the
fixes
test
everything.
the
It fixes them somehow. You put it in the light thing and you squeeze the
Readjusts
trigger.
the shunt.
You watch your mouth,
I know.
mister.
I know.
No,
It
so I
works.
didn't finish. So the one
right.
went out, and then all of a sudden, in the other space, half of that space then went on. So now all I have is
Just a
this
stripe?
one racing stripe.
Can't you just put a belt around it or something?
Yeah. Yes.
big
Yeah,
bow.
like a
A
Santa
corset.
belt. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Corset.
Santa's corset.
Spanks for trees.
And a big wide belt, and then shoulder pads.
Yeah,
It'll be
oh my
the
God,
Joan
it'll be-
Collins tree. The dynasty tree.
And you just hang like scotch and Vicodin off the
Oh my
and
gosh.
sequins.
It's perfect.
and secrets.
Sequins, secrets, whatever.
And we've got Richard Burton's head on the top of it.
He wasn't in that. Who was the
No.
in Dynasty?
No,
the-
I got Joan Collins
Dynasty.
confused with Liz Taylor. I'm sorry.
oh, yes.
yes, Joan Collins.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's Dynasty.
Yeah.
Alexis Carrington. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you watch Dynasty back then? Were you a Dynasty fan?
Not so much.
Not at all.
I never got into any of those. Those. Well,
Yes.
they were a little bit ahead. I was a little too young for those, I guess. Knots Landing and all
Oh,
that.
that was a spin-off, I think. Too,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Yeah.
Those all came out.
They lived on a cul-de-sac.
Yeah. They did. They call it a landing where they're, but we all know it's a cul-de-sac.
Well, here's
Try to sound fancy.
quick story about Knots Landing. When I was probably 9 or 10 years old, I was asking my parents if I could stay up and watch Knots Landing, and they're like, "Why the hell do you want to watch Knots Landing?" Because I had in my mind a picture of Don Knotts flying a plane and trying to land it, and I was like, "It's funny, Knots Landing." It's not
And
what
you're
it
like,
was.
"That
So they're like,
isn't
"Okay,
it."
yeah, you can watch it," and I'm like, "What is this
Fitz.
crap?"
Those came
Where's
out
my bullet?
like high school or college. For me, I know you're much younger, Chris.
What year did you graduate high school there, Madge?
Oh, good.
83.
Are you fucking kidding me? 83?
You weren't even
Are you
born.
fucking kidding me? Go fuck yourself.
You got a little dribble there on that one. Like, what the hell?
I'm spreading lots of COVID particles now because I'm pissed.
Well, see, now, if you would have
That's
thought about my
hysterical.
reaction, then you would have been like, oh, okay, so you didn't realize I graduated in 83 because I thought you graduated in like 88 or 89.
You did.
83?
Whatever.
You look good. 83 is that's almost 10 years before I graduated. It's
What were you? 90?
91.
Oh,
So-
okay. Jesus Christ.
You see? And then I hear kids like, I graduated in 2007. I'm like,
Or when
oh,
they say they're
God.
born in like 2000, you're like,
Right, yeah.
excuse me?
No.
I have shoes older than you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So.
I have underwear, apparently.
Clearly.
Older than
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not the only one that has 12-year-old underwear.
yeah.
I laughed because, speaking of that, we were at friends of ours, the house the night before Thanksgiving. And Jack was home, and he hadn't. It was our friend Emma. You remember from Yeehaw Supply?
Oh, yeah.
her parents'
Smiley
house.
face chick.
Yeah, and her brother went to McQuaid, and Jack was with us this time, and he was there, the boy. And I'm like, oh, here, Jack, he went to McQuaid too. Hey, and the young man said, oh, really? What year? And Jack said, 2012, and he went, oh. And like he graduated 2016.
And it's not
the other
that,
kid.
Yeah, like, okay.
And
4 years? Big deal.
and yeah, Jack was like, the fuck was that all
yeah,
about?
because anybody who's older, because it's ageism.
He's
That's,
like,
yeah.
did he think I
Ageism.
was? He's like, either
He either thought maybe he didn't, because Jack looks older now. With
Right.
the beard, with all that luscious facial hair.
right.
Yeah.
So either he thought Jack looked much older, or
Right.
he thought Jack. Maybe I'm thinking he maybe thought Jack was younger because the two girls are closer to his age.
Either that or they thought he was their dad or something.
Yeah, or like, wow, 2012, that's really old. Yeah. Anyway,
Oh, boy.
I know, and that's whenever my kids say, "Oh my God, I feel so old," you
And
know,
you're
at
like, listen here, you
27.
just wait till you can't get out
Yeah,
of
but you know, I try not to do that. Oh, you're not, because
the... No.
it's all relative.
It
We
is.
did that when we were
We
old.
did.
Oh my God, I'm turning 25.
I know, how terrible.
Yeah, whatever. Go fuck yourself. I wouldn't want to be 25 again.
No.
You know, I think
Well, I don't know
deal
if I
with
go
it.
that far. I'd
deal
somehow figure it out. Yeah.
What, Fitz? What'd you say?
I'm with you in a bit, but then I thought about it again. I'm like, I think I'd deal with it. I'd give it
I
a
wish
shot.
I knew.
I wish I knew then what I know now.
Oh yeah.
That would
Absolutely.
change everything.
That would
Yeah.
be.
If I knew then what I know now, I'd probably be dead.
Oh.
What?
Oh yeah.
No, I shouldn't you be smarter now?
No, because I would have taken more chances. I think I would have gotten cocky and been like, I know this, and said some things that and got people pissed off. And then
I don't think
got
you've
beat
learned
up.
your lesson. No, either that or I tried. I think I started doing that when my kids they started to get high school and college, and I caught myself a lot going, well, when I did, and I tried to,
Yeah.
and
Because they don't want to hear that.
right, but it's also like they've got to figure this shit out for themselves. Because I was constantly trying to, now remember when you don't do this because that'll happen. And it was like,
And they're like, Mom.
yeah.
Yeah. See, anything I tell my
Shut
son,
the
he
fuck up,
forgets
Mom.
anyway. So
Yeah.
What'd you say?
anything I tell my son, he forgets anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Sort of like Jack.
That was all of his childhood.
He forgot his whole childhood.
I blocked out most of my childhood too.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it was only
When
a couple years ago, so.
Right. 4 or 5 years ago. When I was going through therapy a couple years ago, that's where they started. Tell me about your mother.
Yeah.
It wasn't really Freud.
Your
Freud.
massa.
Tell me about your mother and your
You see
father.
a train going through a tunnel. It's a cigar.
But when I
Oh my gosh.
she said, how was your childhood? I'm like, yeah, it was all right.
How's your whole.
No problem.
Family.
And then when I tried to think, I was like, I really can't. She'd ask me specific questions. I'm like, I don't know. I don't remember. There's something interesting that I found. So I had my parents here when they were up from Florida in July. I had them here at the studio recording a legacy cast because I wanted to, ask them about like when they first got married and all that kind of stuff. And
Oh, they
and
did
kind
do
of
a
record it.
legacy
Yeah.
cast. Oh,
What you looking for?
I
And-
don't know. My
You
soul.
okay? Your soul.
She needs a cookie.
But you're a ginger.
I
you
was
don't
gonna
have a
have
soul.
another a sip of this, but I forgot that it's like just about water, and I got
What is
this.
that?
It was coffee,
Oh.
iced coffee.
Thought it was like a
Sorry.
screwdriver or something. I can't tell.
Rusty nail.
It's a rye Presbyterian.
Anyway.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
We're listening.
sorry.
We're listening. We're not good at therapy. We're like, what?
I'm
Let's
already
get
block-
something to
I'm already
drink.
blocking
I
this
know,
out.
right? Let's get something
We've
to
already
drink.
gone over our shit. Anyway, go ahead.
Yes.
So they were here doing legacy.
My
Go
father.
ahead.
My father didn't remember anything. My mother would be like, "Oh, don't you remember? He did and this person did that," and he's like, "No, I don't remember that." And she's like, "How can you not remember?" He's like, "Because I didn't think it was important."
Oh.
And that actually clicked with me. I was like, "There's so many things." I'm amazed when people come up with their memoirs and they're talking about like these little things that happened when they were 10 years old. When I was 10
don't know
years
how
old,
they know,
I met
yeah.
like I remember like 3 things from my entire childhood.
See, I'm that person that
You
remembers
do remember.
everything.
And details, too.
E-
Like,
Oh,
I remember,
yeah.
you remember what you were wearing and
Yes.
stuff like that.
Yeah. And it's gradually getting not as vivid, which it makes me sad because people were always like astonished because I'd say, "You were in my kindergarten class," and they're like,
See, I remembered that kind of stuff. I remembered people in my classes and names and stuff like that, but nothing else.
Right.
It was weird.
"Oh, see, I remember what I was
Family
wearing, what it
get-togethers
smelled
and
like, what
we had for lunch.
yeah,
Certain smells, they trigger a memory, and you're like,
yeah."
Like fish.
like
Some
and
fish.
John's
Fish and
crawl
ass.
space. John's crawl
John's
space brings
Fish,
back such
ass, and
vivid
John's-
memories.
I thought it was
think
mice
I
at
saw
crawl
your son
space.
in there actually, since he's missing. I can't believe his son is missing. I don't understand it.
Right, your son is missing. No, he's in the.
He's in John's crawl
the,
space.
He's in the pop-up camper in the back. Anybody?
Isn't he the? He's the French president, right?
Yes.
Yes. Emmanuel Macron.
Macron. He's
Love your cookies.
We call him Cookie.
Nah,
He's adorable too,
Pookie?
man.
Here goes my nose again.
I know.
Speaking of heroin.
You know,
It is getting worse.
what
And
is
your septum is dissolving on top of it
Yeah.
all. So
Septum. Damn near killed me.
I have a lot of friends that do the gummies.
oh.
Yeah,
Are
gummies
into
are
the
really
gummies.
popular.
But at
these
least
days.
that's sort of portion controlled, right? I mean, like
Yes.
if you get a brownie and you don't know how much is in the
Yeah,
brownie,
I mean, because
it's
I
like,
guess
oh, boy.
these are
And they're
friends
made by
that
a
live in
pharmaceutical
California
place
and
too, probably.
Colorado. Yeah. So,
Yeah, and now they're dosed out. You know how you
Yeah.
actually know how much THC you're getting and like all that kind of stuff. You don't know
Yeah.
how much what's that going to do to you, but
because I have
it's
a
different
friend.
for everybody.
Yeah, a friend from California that he swears by. I don't know if he does it every night, but pretty often a half a gummy
sleep.
to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's supposed to, and they've got it down to a science to the point where they
That's
know
all-
exactly what it's going to do to you, you
Like-
know, and how it's going to affect you.
The 2, 3, 4 times I ever tried pot, I think, once I got kind of high because I can't smoke anything. I just cough. Like,
Yeah, so you got
Yeah.
dizzy because you couldn't breathe.
well, I don't know. So
Why is it that it makes people cough? You hear them like
I can't
hacking and
it's
coughing.
smoke.
We don't like smoking.
I
Well, it's
don't
like
even-
smoking a filterless cigarette.
Oh,
yeah, I
yeah.
can't even, like, if I breathe in cold air, I have, like, weird kind of, I have allergy-induced asthma, so I got fucked up windpipes. I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever, I'm just making shit up.
Limp lungs.
But no, it does.
Black lungs.
I don't remember why I brought up this story, but something about
You
the
said
one
the first 4 times, or one of the 4 times.
One time I
Yeah.
got high. No, I know what it
She
was
found that
because
on
you
the
were talking
floor.
about taking the gummy and going to sleep, and I was gonna say, yeah, the one time I got high, that's all I wanted to do.
Just sleep.
I just wanted to.
I just pretty much want to sleep
I'm
all
like,
the time
how is
anyway.
that
So
fun?
I wanted to record a podcast, then I got high. Da 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 da.
So did you decorate your tree? Is there going to be a Christmas, or is it
Yeah.
going to be like a
Yeah,
even the dark spaces?
When's Festivus?
The
for
23rd.
the rest of us?
Is it the 23rd?
The 23rd.
I have a
for the
lot
rest
of
us.
grievances I need to air.
Oh, me too. I'm looking forward to the feats of strength.
Yes. You have
Feet.
strong feet?
Look at her boots.
Yeah, bring those boots up. Let's go see.
Those are lovely boots. Da-dum.
Oh yeah, those will
Those
will
are feats
commit a
of
hurting.
strength.
feats of strength. Holy shit! Don't hurt! Don't
Don't hurt the microphone.
Gee, wow, that looked like a fake leg for a second there? That was pretty cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's what they do on the Housewives, right? Didn't she take her leg off and throw it up?
Yeah.
She threw it right on the
dresser.
table.
Look like I threw it. Do you have the farm all decorated?
Not really.
No.
But
Oh,
I've
you
been
have a farm?
I
Oh,
have a
that's right, you told
farm,
me he's a
yes, I have
farmer guy.
Farm. Well, not like we don't.
No,
farm
I mean, you
anything.
have
I
a
couple-
farm.
yeah, a couple
And horses.
horses. A couple horses.
Gorgeous.
Gorses?
Couple gorses. Gorgeous
gorgeous.
horses are gorses.
They have horses, and it's a gorgeous old farmhouse, and then
Yeah.
a gorgeous barn.
So I have 3 trees up so far. 3, 1, 2,
Oh.
3. Yeah. And I used to decorate other
We'll be
people's
putting
trees
your house
too.
up
yeah,
for sale
so.
now.
There's a place
Really?
in East Rochester.
Yeah, I did the
for you.
Cornhill. Yeah, the Cornhill Christmas tour, and I would decorate Cornhill Christmas trees in those big mansions.
You
and
decorated your
stuff.
cornhole?
Yeah. It's real easy.
You know,
It's just a little butter,
Little tinsel.
butter and salt.
You put the holders in it? That would hurt.
They're prickly. Yeah, they're prickly.
ow!
Oh my gosh.
I'm clenching.
Corn holders.
Corn.
Oh, wow!
He told you this was going to be a doozy today,
A
Fitz.
doozy.
A doozy.
It's a total doozy.
Do you ever put one in your barn? A tree.
There is a 12-foot tree in one of the barns. Yes, and we put and you can see it from outside. So there's a 12-foot tree in there. So we laid
Sorry,
it just
a
so that
12-foot, like
Christmas
a fake one.
Yeah, it's fake.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And actually, I never took it down. So I'd go in there in July and I'd be like, "Hello, Christmas tree. We'll turn you on in December."
Oh, Tannenbaum.
Oh, Tannenbaum. Oh, dusty old Tannenbaum.
You got a German tree?
Yes, Tannenbaum. I
They
hear
go to the
music, La
synagogue
Musica.
down the street, the
Oh,
Tannenbaums.
here come the carolers.
Here they.
Listen.
Oh, I guess it's time to go. We just have some. We're just gonna have to go to the bar now. We're going to continue this at the happy hour. I want to thank my friend Christopher for coming in
Thank you for
today.
having me.
It was a hoot. As always, I love you to death. And Fitz, that guy, Rockfox Studios.
Hi.
Hi.
Rockfox.com, podcast, voiceover, voiceover demos. If you want to get into the voiceover racket, you can hit me up for that, or video production or whatever and stuff.
And moose nipples.
Moose nipples.
Or knuckles and camel squats. I don't know. Anyway, Fitz, rockfox.com. Check them out. And don't forget, for me, subscribe, like, share, reduce, reuse, recycle.
Yes.
All of the above. Thanks for joining us. As always, until next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.